So people are now trying to get a good safety score on the full self-driving request. So they press the button, and people are now driving around with their Teslas and trying to avoid hazardous things or dangerous things. And I've looked on Twitter, and I've seen that there's one particular problem that seems to be difficult. I'm not sure if this is accurate, but I think so. And I will see if I can find a solution to it. So I looked through some tweets. So I've searched safety score on Twitter, and there's a lot of picked photos, as you see up here to the right, and safety. So I've tried to see why people are sort of having problems with getting good safety score. This particular one is perhaps hard braking. Otherwise, it's very good. But I've seen that unsafe following, that seems to be particularly hard, and I will just see here if I can find more people with that being very difficult. Okay, unsafe following 24.5%. So it's still got a good safety score of 97. Let's see if we can find more people with the various points. Yeah, unsafe following 21.6%. It's pretty good, where it's perfect. Will we have any more? We have one as well. Unsafe following, I give 1.3%. Here we have one as well. Well, that's good. This one then, 11.6. So this has to be scientifically and a scientifically approved theory or hypothesis, but I do think that unsafe following is particularly difficult. 33.4%, not a very good score. Okay, so aggressive turning. I think that's actually it's just, you just have to don't turn aggressively, and you will have a good score. But then this unsafe following seems to be sort of is perhaps a little bit more difficult. Aggressive turning. Okay, unsafe following. So I heard people driving around with their cars, particularly in when there's a lot of traffic. It's difficult to get a good score on the following thing, and let's see if I can find one more with unsafe following being difficult. One more, so I can. Okay, 8.0. Okay, so people have the unsafe following thing is okay, 7.1. Okay, so some people have some people have, even though this doesn't not really affect the score, perhaps a little bit, of course, 99%. And let's see here if we can find, 5.5. Okay, so unsafe following. I have heard that if you drive, I've Tesla, what they say according to the unsafe following, what you have to do is, apparently, I particularly paid attention to the bottom text, where it says that unsafe following is only measured when your vehicle is traveling at least 50 miles per hour and is incorporated into the safety score formula as a percentage. Okay, unsafe following only measured when your car is traveling at least 50 miles per hour. Okay, so if I would be fortunate enough to have a Tesla, and I would try and press the full self-driving request button, trying to have the full self-driving, I would not drive faster than 50 miles per hour. Okay, so just to prove to Tesla that you're a good driver, drive only 50 miles per hour when there's not a lot of traffic. If there are a lot of traffic and you might end up close to other cars in front, perhaps if they do a hard brake and you just end up in their rear, then that's bad. So if there are if you don't have a lot of traffic, drive faster, just to prove that you're actually driving faster, not just creeping around, avoiding doing dangerous things to Tesla. So is this how difficult could it really be? And then what does it say more? This measurement is called headway. Unsafe following is the proportion of time where your vehicle headway is less than one. At the time that your vehicle's headway is less. Okay, so yeah, you gotta keep your distance when you can, and don't drive too fast. So yeah, that would be my idea to get a good safety score, particularly if there's as it seems to be a lot of people having difficulties with the unsafe following. But of course, a lot of people seem to do very good on the safety scores. They I'm not sure if you so the day now 7 days you have on to try to get a good score, and I think they do the uh, the full day is like a full 7-day trial period where they calculate every day's score and see the full amount. So it will be interesting to see when this sort of 7-day trial period is over, or if it's now 2 weeks, because apparently the 2 weeks is just now ongoing, and they will calculate the score based on 2 weeks instead of 1 week, I have heard. So yeah, that's just my take on this situation, and we'll see how this ends up.